Hey everybody, happy Red Friday. It's Eric again from Low VA Rates. We wear red every Friday as an outward expression of how we feel about our men and women of the military. We're very proud to serve them, support them, and we wear red. It started out as an acronym. I think that's what you call it. Not an English major here. Remember, that's R. Everyone, that's E. Deployed, that's D. R-E-D, remember, everyone deployed. But we've turned it more into a, hey, we are patriotic. We love this amazing country we live in. Politics aside, NBA teams aside, we all have different opinions on things, but I hope if you're watching and you're following us, you love where you live and you love this great country. So that's why we wear red, because we love our veterans. And happy 244th birthday to the Army, and it's Flag Day. Here in the great state of Utah, I don't know if they do this in every state, but you drive through neighborhoods, anytime there's a patriotic holiday, Flag Day being one of them, and there's flags everywhere. I wish I was Facebook Live right now with my pickup truck window down, just driving through some of the towns here in Utah. It's amazing. They put these flags right out by the street at the end of every single driveway. I mean, thousands of them. It's amazing. So thank you all. Happy Red Friday. Happy Flag Day. Happy 244th birthday to the Army. Let's talk real quickly about 6 common reasons that the appraisal done when you're trying to get a VA home loan that requires an appraisal. And remember, there's 2 types. Why that appraisal fails. The top 6 reasons. Now, there's more than 6, but these are the most common. And remember, not all VA loans require an appraisal. Our most popular loan currently here at Low VA Rates doesn't require one. And that's the VA IRRRL, or the Streamline, which you're welcome to go to the search bar in our YouTube channel and search for VA Streamline or VA IRRRL. I think I said enough R's there. We're not talking about those today, though. We're talking about a home purchase or a cash-out refinance where the value of the home is taken into consideration. That requires an appraisal. So, as I'm sure you know, but in case you're very, very new at this, an appraisal is a report that's done on the property's value. So, a certified and licensed appraiser, that's authorized by the VA, comes out to the home that you're either living in or that you're going to buy, and they essentially kind of do an inspection. Not so much an inspection as it is an appraisal, but there are some inspections that they're doing some inspecting in addition to try to determine the value of your home based on other homes in the area and what they're selling for. They also want to make sure that the home meets the minimum property requirements established by the VA. Here are your 6 reasons why that, if you're not careful, you may cause yourself some headaches along the way, and you may never get the loan done if there's insufficient heating in the house. We've had some VA loans that got approved that had wood-burning stoves. Believe it or not, the loan has gotten approved, and the appraiser didn't necessarily think it was a problem because either the home was small enough or the piping, or whatever you want to call it, that went from the wood-burning stove throughout the house was sufficient. But if it's insufficient heating, you're going to have a problem. Poor electrical system. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. Dilapidated roof. We see this quite a bit, especially on your older homes. House is great. You find your dream home. You want to buy it, or you've been living in a home that you bought 30 years ago, or that was built 30 years ago. There's all this equity in it now. You're trying to pull cash out. Your roof needs some repair. Okay, that could be a problem. Broken windows. That's obvious. Heating and cooling of the home, if you have a broken window, is much more expensive. There's some safety concerns, obviously, if there's a window that's broken. Termite and pest inspections, okay? There cannot be any evidence of wood-destroying insects, specifically termites or other pests. This is pretty easy to fix. You go get it treated, you can bring the chemicals out there, whatever it is you do to, get rid of this stuff. But if there's been damage done, structural damage also needs to be fixed. And then, ultimately, big problem, don't see it often, but if the foundation of the home has been cracked, that home's not going to be inhabitable without some real work. So, of course, there's other issues. Right off the top of my head, I was involved in discussing a loan the other day where the septic system was different than what the appraiser wanted to see, and so there had to be some additional water testing done. And each city or county, if they have additional water testing rules or regulations on top of the VA, then you've got to get all the way down at the city or county or township level. So there's some things that you need to be certain of or aware of when you're going to do a VA home loan. These are just the 6 most popular. Do we have any questions
We don't. Tom says, God bless America and go Army.
Thank you, Tom. I agree. God bless America and go Army.
And Brian says, thank you for your support.
Hey, Brian, thank you. I don't know if we're supporting you because you've served in the military, your family does, but we appreciate the shout out, and thank you for watching. Guys, if there's ever any questions on the topic that I'm speaking on, feel free to ask. There are no dumb questions. And when you're on social media, hey, no one really knows who you are or where you are, so feel free to ask. There's no question that we consider dumb here. Thank you all. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Friday at the same time.